Hi, my name is Emilio Romick, and today I will talk about the two general types of easements, the easement appurtenant and the easement in gross. To start off, one has to ask the question, what is an easement? Our textbook describes an easement as a right given to one party by a landowner to use a land in a specified manner. Here I have to point out that an easement can also be a negative easement, and an example for a negative easement would be that could be that one landowner is restricted from building something that would block the view of his or her neighbor. But in general, you can understand an easement as a permission given to someone to use your land in a specified manner. Let's talk about an easement appurtenant. An easement appurtenant is legally binding and runs with the land, which means that in case ownership changes, the easement still stays in place. Here, this picture perfectly describes an easement appurtenant. We have two parcels with only one parcel having access to the road. And now both landowners establish an easement that allows landowner of parcel A to gain access to the road and use landowner B's property. When talking about an easement appurtenant, it is important to point out that there's always a dominant estate and a servient estate. The dominant estate is the estate that benefits from the easement. Here in this case, landowner A gains access to the road, and the servient estate is the estate that serves to the benefit of the dominant estate. In this case, here we have parcel B, and it is used by the landowner of parcel A. Okay, so now let's talk about an easement in gross. An easement in gross is pretty similar. A party is allowed to use land in a specified manner, and future owners of the property have to respect this easement. The big difference is that there's no dominant estate, there's only servient estate. And in order to understand this, you can think of a company creating an easement with a landowner in order to put up a billboard, for example, in his or her backyard, or to run power lines across a property. All right, I hope this helped. I hope you understand now the two general types of easements, and thank you very much for listening.